Hey guys, it's Christy, and today I am here for a general law of attraction card reading. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to draw from 3 decks today, and then also the mindfulness and self-care deck. So thank you for being here. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And let's see what the universe has to tell us today. All right, the first deck I'm going to draw from is the Law of Attraction. All right, universe, what you got for us today? Thank you. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. All right, let's see. Okay, our first message is, I can deliberately reach for joyous thoughts. That's awesome. Okay, so in seeking and finding joy, you not only find perfect alignment with your inner being and with who you really are, but you also find vibrational alignment with all things that you desire. So reaching for joy is going to be our goal. A lot of times, we are so caught up in our day-to-day and, thinking about and looking at what is right in front of us, when we can be cultivating more joy for ourselves by going within and monitoring our thoughts and changing our thoughts to those that are going to create more of a joy feeling within us. When joy is really important to you, you will not allow yourself to focus upon things that do not feel good. And the result of thinking only thoughts that feel good will then cause you to create a wonderful life filled with all the things you desire. That is such a promise. And I think that's a great place to start. So maybe now the universe will give us some insight as to how to create this joy-filled life. And I can remember seeing a message about joy being the goal. I think it was something along those lines. Instead of making the things the goal. Because the reason that we want things and experiences is because we feel that we'll be happy for having them. And so I love the point here that I can deliberately reach for joyous thoughts. So, maybe make a list of things that when you think about them, make you feel that joy. And jot those down. That's going to give you a joy-filled place to start. So then in times of getting stuck in your head or in a negative thought pattern, you can pull that out and have a reference and then decide to think about these things for a little while and see where that takes you. Okay, the next message is, I will never cease being or desiring. There's the card. I love this. You will never cease to be. New desires will be constantly born within you. Source will never stop answering your desires, and your expansion is therefore eternal. And so you may begin to relax if in this moment there is something you desire that has not yet come to fruition. Okay, so this is all about understanding the eternalness of our being, of who we truly are, of our essence, our soul. And so I think the point here is that you can reach for those joyous thoughts and just relax into this life, knowing that you're not in a race. You don't have to rush to have all the things that you want right now. Life, the joy in life is your journey. Oh, that was a whole chunk of cards. Okay, that's a lot of messages. So I'm going to leave the ones on the floor that fell there, and the one that did not is going to be our message. So far we're deliberately reaching for joyous thoughts. We're writing down what brings us joy. We're referring to that list if we can't bring something to mind. And we're living in that more and more often. Then we are understanding we can relax into life because not everything that we desire is going to be here right now. And that's okay. And when we feel that that's okay, then we will never cease being or desiring. Gives us the ability to be more relaxed in life. So it is not my responsibility to convince anyone of anything, is the final message here. There it is. So make your decisions about what you want and set out to create the life experiences that you choose, and allow all others to do the same. So I think that's a big part of being able to deliberately reach for joy, is blocking out the noise of other people's beliefs and thoughts and, what they're saying. It's not your responsibility to convince them of anything. It's your responsibility to create this joyous life and relax into it and have more fun with it. Joy is fun and it's very deliberate. So start creating that deliberately while blocking out the noise from those around you. And, start to deliberately create what it is that you desire. So I love this message, and I think good ways of bringing more joy to life, they just are dropping on the floor today, would be things like being in nature, getting creative, practicing mindfulness, practicing meditation. I'll be right back. So let's see what mindfulness and self-care cards, plural, came out for us. We got 2 of them. Life is short. This goes along with the I will never cease being or desiring, and therefore I can relax. So life is short. We can live it lost in thought or choose to be present as it unfolds around us. So this is a call to do the mindfulness practice I was just talking about. So that's this card. So let's practice being more mindful. And then also, there is no room for anger when the mind is calm. That's an interesting final message. So if we're practicing mindfulness, then we'll find ourselves less and less in anger or in negative emotion. So overall, I love this message for us. Let's be deliberate about thinking thoughts that bring us joy. Relax into life knowing that it's an eternal situation where you will never cease being or desiring, and blocking out the noise of others' beliefs and thoughts and what they say so that you can create the life that you desire. So practice some mindfulness and in a calm mind, and see how that helps you. And leave some comments for me. Let me know how this practice has helped you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers, guys.